Hello everybody, this is Rick here, and I'm here to talk about my Jayco Eagle 284 BHBE, which I guess is the end of an era, as this is the last year I think they're making them, and then they're going to cancel this floor plan in the Eagles, which is a bummer because so far the family and I are really liking this one. We're coming up from an X23B model, a hybrid model, and it's a bit of a beast, but it's got lots of I really like, so I'll walk you guys through some of the nice things about it. One of my favorite things are these aluminum steps. They're really great. They're great on the barefoot. They have the little rubber there to help, not slip. They clean off pretty easy. Just hose them or brush them off, and they're really, really solid. I'm a real big fan of these guys. This model has a back door to the bathroom, which we'll go into in a little bit. One nice little thing, that's a little thing I know, but I really like, is that they have a little clip here so that your door locker there just clips in when you're traveling. Got the awning down. It was raining this morning when we left the campground, so I wanted to dry it out, so I kind of pulled it down to get out of the tree limbs here a little bit. But normally, obviously, it sits way up, but you can lock it down here. These are my beastly wheels. I wanted upgraded wheels. I've got the more ride suspension in there, which you probably can't see, but and I have to say it's been really, really, really nice. The ride seems really smooth. I accidentally left a drink on the counter on the way home from my campground the other day, and we made it back with no problems. And my dog loves it because when we set up and I'm on the other side hooking up power and stuff, she can go under the trailer and come over and see me. Power inputs. These are the upgraded 17-inch wheels instead of the 16s that come with it. Let's see, the T235 80R16. Maybe these are the 16s. Yeah, that was the upgrade. But as you can see, there's a lot of space under the trailer. It's really nice and closed up. It's been good that you get a good breeze when you sit down in a lawn chair in front of here. The wind's blowing from the other direction. It blows under there, and you still get a nice chill. We've got the frameless windows, which crack open that way. I'll show inside. Nice big grab handle. And the outdoor speakers are nice. They pull them down here, down low, so you can keep them on a low volume. Sit, pull a chair right next to them, and it works pretty well with the steps for your front step. And let's see, keep going around. Got a crank here for your spare. Another frameless window. The storage bin's nice, although I wish it had the magnetic catches like some of the other brands do instead of the catch, but I can do it one-handed well enough. One nice thing in here, I've got a solar setup, so you can see I've got some solar stuff set up. Pretty decent storage bay. A light on this side, which is nice. I think this light is supposed to go to some front lights. I'll show you in a sec, but it's not working, so I gotta take it back to the dealer and ask him about that. One thing I will say, because the trailer's so tall, I need more blocks to jack the trailer up with. It is a long ways up. Same for the front. So I've had to order more of these blocks, and I will probably keep needing some more. So speaking of the lights, I think that switch is probably supposed to be for these lights, but it doesn't work right now, so I don't know what's up with that. Two 30-pound tanks behind this latch covered enclosure, which is nice because it makes this nice and kind of flush and, I don't know, very clean lines. I like it a lot. With the setup for the weight distribution hitch, and then a battery box that I had on my old trailer. Right now I've got two Lifeline AGMs down there supplying 105 amp hours each to the system. My goal is to get two more and put them in the battery box here, and that's how I'll carry, so that'll be 420 amp hours of the Lifeline AGMs. The power tongue jack, I'm not a fan of this one. It's very, very slow. I feel like it's struggling, even though, I know it's a big trailer and all, but I wish it could do a little bit better, for sure. And I've seen these, but I haven't had one like this. I'm not as big a fan of the hookup like this. Maybe, I don't know why. It's just frustrating to get put together, I guess. I feel like there's less play in it and less wiggle room, but maybe that's the point. Let's see. Squeeze through here. other side of the storage bin. The disappointment here is that there's no light on this side, but plenty of room. More frameless windows. The slide with the sliding windows, so you can get air going this way, both ways across the slide. I will say, make sure you put your wheel chuck in before you open the slide, because otherwise you're going for a climb. I've got the awning cover on it, which I really like. It makes it, less maintenance. It is a 50 amp system. I've got 2 air conditioners on this. I got the extra one because it is a bigger space, and it's one of those I'd rather have it than not have it. It's kind of nice. It's pretty closed up in here. I'm hoping to do some camping in the fall or winter with this, and so hopefully those will be sealed up pretty well, and I won't have too many frozen water problems. And then you can see here I've got the bike rack system. That's really good. This one's not a slam latch, Jayco. I don't get it. Why? Oh, I've got it locked. This one, so the other ones I keep all my trailering accessories and fishing stuff, and my son's little chair. I keep a lot of stuff still in the truck, but stuff for fires and things. This one is the water and power zone. So I've got my water filtration system, a couple of buckets, a few different hoses here. This goes underneath the bunk bed system. My black tank accessories, and then in here I've got my actual 50 amp power cord, a 30 amp extension cord, and some adapters from 50 and 30 amp down to 15 and so on. The ladder here is pretty good. I've been up on the roof cleaning off the solar panels and stuff, and I'm really happy. I thought it would be it would feel softer. The only thing is, obviously, this is a heck of a first step, so you gotta get yourself up on the bumper and really hike it up. Hot water heaters back here. My one complaint so far of the trailer is that the water pump, which is also back here, really vibrates a whole lot as it gets close to pressure. And then the bike rack system is really nice. There's 2 different bars here. It slides straight out. The cotter pins lock in. This flips up. The bike's tied to it. It's got nice little groove outs for your tires. And I've been using this for the last couple of trips to take the family's bikes, and while it makes you a few feet longer, not having to put the bikes in the back of the truck in the cab is really nice, and it seems to be holding pretty well, so I'm really happy I got that accessory. Let's go inside and play. Super genius. Whoever figured this out, thank you. To be able to just pull on this without having to open the door and do the latch. I think that one's long overdue. So, inside the trailer, I'm going to show you some things that I did, as well as kind of how it came, and we'll mix it up. So, control panel. Got the control panel. A lot of these are kind of covered up because I don't have the biggest, baddest trailer of them all. So, no security light, the no tank heater, only one exterior light, only one slide, there's room for 3 more, and then only one awning, and there's room for a second. So the main switch, and then the control panel, so you can do a lot of the things remote. I use this for setting up the power jacks, the leveling jacks in particular. I like to mount these command strip guys around. I keep one around here for my thermometer, and kind of get an idea of what the temp is inside and everything. I also, hang up a spot for your keys when you're at the campground, car keys, trailer keys, and all that nice by the door. Bedroom, come with these sheets and some pillows. It's nice enough. I put a couple extra hangers up here, if I want to hang up some shirt or something while I lay down, I don't know. The lights are okay. We've got press for and hold for white, press for blue. I don't get the blue. It's supposed to be nicer and not less disruptive, I guess, but whatever. Light switch for the room, and then the AC control for in here. Now it's ducted through, and I have a couple of duct entries here, and I could, and actually I guess I was doing, didn't realize that was open, dump straight in here, but The other nice thing is the speakers in here is kind of cool. I used this when I was putting the boy down the other day to put my audio book on in the room here. And then, you know, your closet doors, hangers and things, so some storage space. Haven't figured out what to do with the shelf up there yet. Seems like it's nice to have, but I don't know what to put up there. It's kind of awkward to get to. And then I like the door. The only thing on the door, note that the door comes up a ways, so our dog can get her legs and part of her head under there before she gets in. Really nice thing here, this is on the 12-volt system, so you can charge your phones when you're boondocking without needing to put an inverter or anything in yet. I have solar, but I have a 200-watt solar panels and a charge controller and such, but I don't have an inverter yet, and it's nice to just be able to charge your phone on that. And then these are the 12-volt power here. So I put in the digital thermostat on this one. I haven't put it on the other one yet. That one's kind of a secondary. I don't use that one as much, so I'm not as worried about it. And then I've got my charge controller output here. Ooh, 7.3 amps going in as we work through the day. So TV and such. What's odd is, I don't know if you can see, the TV slants down to the left, and I thought it was twisted, but there's no way to twist it really. What is interesting though is when you kind of pull it out, like you're gonna sit and watch, this seems more square. So I don't know if it's all optical illusions or what, but it's interesting. Looking at how it's mounted screwed in here, and there's not a lot of play, so I'm not sure how I would adjust that anyway, to be honest yet. So it's all magnets, which is interesting. My last one latched in and you had to unlatch it. The magnets seem to hold okay, and is much nicer to pull in and out. I use the Bluetooth on here all the time, which is really nice. And then a little area here, I guess you could put something else in here. And you got your hookups here for your devices and things, remotes. Slide out, big, nice. Got the solid countertops, which I like, and with the inserts and the stainless steel sinks and the pull out. Although, you know, the sinks aren't that big, there's not a ton of pull out space, but hey, they're there. You can use it if you want to, kind of thing. Storage space here is interesting. There seems like there's a lot of space, but it's hard to use. I've gotten a couple of these things for putting some odds and ends in so they don't fly all over the place. Down here I really find that I want to keep this clean, so I got this little hanging rack to kind of sit here and put a lot of the stuff that would be kind of up there on the door. There's a bunch of space down here, but there's also plumbing and things, so it's not as easy to use, I guess, as would be nice. And then, you know, your 4 drawers, the obligatory junk drawer with batteries and things. Stainless steel appliances, cool. I hung this up here. I want to be able to, I think about getting some of those spice rack things to hang, or maybe getting some holders to hang your spatula and stuff. I'm not sure yet. For the moment, it's doing decoration duties. Interesting, I wanted to put these on the fridge. I was excited to have a stainless steel fridge that I could magnet it to, except I can't. It's actually not magnetic. So much for the stainless steel appliances. I ended up getting these invisible command strip clip things to hang, you know, campground maps and stuff to, which is really, you know, it's handy so far. I might get another set and put them up here, put stuff up, but down here my son can see it and stuff too. Microwave, you've got the ducted air, the vents you can open and close and point them whatever way you want. I haven't used the antenna yet. The U-shaped dinette here is much nicer and seems to be easier to work with than the one in the X23B. I really think it's more comfortable to sit in. And you've got some storage space underneath here, so, you know, board games and things. Hello. The bunks for my son and hopefully a friend of his and things soon. So one thing to watch out for is that when he opens his window, you got to make sure it gets closed before you hit the road. We almost left today with the window open, and I'd rather he climb up there and do it than me. The one thing I will say is, you know, I didn't want a huge trailer with a whole room. This was big enough. It's actually really big. I'm really surprised at how large it is. And so, you know, he goes to bed, you close the shade, and we played some games and stuff at the table. But I would be cognizant that, you know, you're not going to put him to bed and then have a loud party or anything in here, you know, which it's a trailer. It's what you're going to expect. My other gripe, these spaces, lots of cabinet space, but I feel like I can't use it efficiently very well. I really need some kind of drawer system or something for these to help me use it. Especially, you know, up here, I can only get so far, and so it's just a ton of dead space. These things I need to, you know, organize in a better way. Same, you know, same down here. I've got food bits, but they fly all around. So, yeah, I'd much rather have like one of those pull-out pantries that you see in like the Airstreams and some other ones. Interesting here is this wardrobe for the bunks. My son, he wears t-shirts and shorts, so I'm probably gonna get something to hang here down that provides shelving space. Use it that way instead. The bathroom, I put these towel hooks on. There's 3 of us in the house. We have 3 towels as we, you know, go around camping, and so having the one towel rack here didn't work that well, because you can fit a towel or 2 here, and then you've got someone else's towel, and then you've got, we keep one for the floor, and you know, this is a little nicer. I will say I really do like the backlit medicine cabinet, and actually having a real medicine cabinet. Don't look at the mess. Again, I need some baskets or something to put things in there, but that's a nice touch. There's also this blue light, so you can see it's blue. You know, it illuminates a little bit at night without being as disruptive, but okay. Shower is really nice. It's actually, I think, too nice. It's a ton of space, which I was really happy with, but when you're in there taking your little military shower, it's a quick, fast, you know, you got too much space than you need there. So probably could have used, I almost feel like you could get this shower with a closet next to it or something and still be okay. But it's nice. It latches in here really well. Smaller door here, again, another command strip thing to help put some things in, because you've only got so much counter space here. I should probably do another one for adults to reach up higher. And then, you know, plenty of under cabinet space. So it's a nice bathroom for an RV. You know, for a trailer, I really like it because I feel like I can actually use it and have enough space to, you know, get dressed and stuff. So I don't know. There you go. There's a trailer, and you know, I'll hopefully get some of the little bits worked on with it that I want to get tweaked. Like I said, the water pump shakes too much of the back of the trailer, in my opinion. And I think that should be able to be isolated a little bit more. The light that doesn't work up front and some other things, but really happy with it. You know, my pain points with it are really minor, and my wife and my son are really happy with it, which is what's really important. So we're looking forward to some good trips with it this summer. So there you go. Thanks for watching.